and I cry. Oh my God, do I cry all the time in this institution. Hi. What's happening? What's going on? How's it hanging? How's it going? What's going on? It's Saturday morning, y'all. Anything interesting happening? Oh, yeah, morning for me, but afternoon for y'all. I forget. Are you doing the 45? What's the 45? Morning. My stomach's growling. It's not really growling. I just ate really quick because I was starving. Barefoot is the best. Good morning. Hi, Ophi. Hello, Archie. I know the Albuquerque love is strong. Good night in India. Oh no, Fibro. I'm sorry, girl. Hi, Lisa. You're starting an old fans? You mean an old fans page? Yes. And I'm gonna be the star. Hi, Purple Jack. What's going on? Hello from Los Angeles. Hello back at you from, where am I? Sacramento. Hello in England. Hello. Thank you for all the love. I am, here I am with one sock. Trying to stay cool. Yeah, it's starting to get hot, so I'm trying to get my ass on the mill, the treadmill, really quick for a quick. Hi, Christopher in Roseville. You are close. I have a booger coming down my nose. I feel it. In Dublin. Well, hello from Dublin. Yeah, so we're going to do a quick. It was a long night. It was a long night. Hannah's fine. She was only home, Lisa, for if you saw Dan's video, she's home for 2 hours. Hello, Heather. How are you? Hey, said and done. What's up? Hello from Utah. It's Willie. What's up, Willie? Hey, B. So Hannah's fine. Well, I do, Claire. What incarnation? Well, what incarnation do we have? Yes, Dan was in trouble. You talking about that cat? The cat? Hi, William. Love you, bruh. Hey, Billy Joe. What's up? Hello, Michelle from Vegas. What's up in Memphis? I'm trying to procrastinate. Hey, Darla. How are you? So yeah, you notice in my videos that I'm posting a little sarcasm detected in the end of the videos. I love it. That's me. That's spice. That's nice. It's not meant to be anything but that. So I'm just having fun with trolls. That's it. I'm not engaging. I'm just, getting it in there. You know what I mean? Because, it wouldn't be like me if I couldn't give a little spice. Spice. What's wrong with spice? People don't like spice. And then they say, don't engage. I'm not engaging. I'm playing. I'm having fun. It's like a cat chasing a mouse. Right? It's a little bit fun. Safe travels. Oh, yeah. So Hannah only came home. So I was up late. Got home from the airport. Yeah, little pigeon spice. Where's the kitten? In my room. It's starting to come out and, venture out and not be so scared. Hello in Germany. How are ya? Hello, Clementine. Hello. Stress goes with another treadmill. What? Kelly. I'm sorry. Hi, Beth. How are you? No, she came home really quick for literally 2 hours. So we caught up for a quick hour and a half. And then I made her a big salad. I said, well, wait till the kitten sees the baby. Yeah, just wait. 2 kittens? Shit. I didn't even want one. Hi, Els. LBC. What's up, Matthew? Okay, so, the cat, I'll tell you all my stories. But my baby girl was home, and I was mad because the boyfriend came to pick her up because she spent the night there because they left at 4 a.m. to drive to San Francisco to get on the plane to go to Puerto Vallarta. So it was hard, and he was like, I'm tired, we gotta go to bed, like this. And I was like, Justin, you're going on vacation. Hi, Brenda. You're going on vacation. Relax. My baby girl just got home, and I need to say hi. I haven't seen her. Hi, Seth. What's up? FS. Fuck Seth. Where have you been? Bruh. So, yeah. How do you catch up since weeks I haven't seen you? Right? And then he was just whisking her away from me. Uh-huh. Whisking her away. She's getting home from Mexico. Yeah. So I was like, chill, bruh. Chill. You're taking her away from me. You get her all week. I get her for less than 24 hours. And really, like literally, she comes home Saturday night, she sleeps, and then I have to take her to the airport at 5. We do like the boyfriend. We do like the boyfriend. And we love his parents. Yes. So that's always a good thing, right? You gotta like the boyfriend and the boyfriend's parents. And I've always liked this guy. So that's always been a good thing. So I think they will be, he's hoarding her. Exactly. What the fuck? So Hannah was like, bruh, I just got home. Can I see my mom for a bit before I'm with you for a week? I said, that's a girl. You get it. I said, know where your priorities are, Justin. A mama and her daughter. Watch you. Sharing is caring. No, it's fine. You know, I'm the easiest, but I posted a little sentimental video. I kind of got a little sad. Do I think they better get engaged? She does hate any girl, then that means you're not picking the right ones, because a mama will like a good kid, a good girl, a good daughter, a good woman if she's good. So if your mom, my heart is in Michigan, keep her Dan, coach, I need a place for Dan to go because he's teetering, he's teetering. You're baked again. Dustin, I don't understand how we bake and then we don't, and then we bake and then we do. They've been together for almost 7 years. So at this point, if they don't get married, they've wasted 7 years of their lives together, right? You know what I mean? So I really think that's where they're heading, shit. Anyhow, so he took her from me. Eventually he'll take her for good. But she's really important. You liked it, John? That's a penis. It's a tip of a penis. Dan is always in the doghouse. He's always. Yeah, gotta love it, Beth. Take a swim after you run. Do I always take oh, he did a fibro? And that's so important for the mama to love it's different right? It's different with the girls and their mamas, right? From the sons and their mamas. Because the girls are always there, but felt a little loose for a minute. Thought I was in my skins. The tip of the tip. It's a tip. It's a penis tip. It's a, yeah, right there. Did you block your plate? No. No. So, like, the girls will always say, right here. But the boys, it's really important. It's always important for the mamas to really like the girls, because we typically lose our boys to the girls. Do you want to ask her again? Say, Mama, do you like my girl? But don't be surprised if she says no. Good Saturday morning, Diane. How are you? Bye, Secretary. Have a good Saturday. Grandpa's inside. I've always been a runner. Running from my problems. Running from my afflictions and my addictions. Just kidding. So it really makes me sad, right? Because I'm going to have to really like the girl. I told Andrew, I said, pick well. Pick well, or there's a spider crawling. Pick well, because it's really important that your mama likes your girl. And if she doesn't like your girl, well, she ain't gonna be nice. Sorry, that's just the way it is. So, mama should have a say for their sons' children. And just remember that. Mama, you should have asked, do you like her? And if she doesn't, well, time to move on. More, I know, Coach. I'll work on that. And I know I'm going to get the trolls to come at me for that, you know. Hi, NYC. I don't know. I got a late start today, so I don't know. It's already hot. You sound like you want your son. No, I don't want my son. But it's really, I was just going to say the trolls are going to come out for that one. But when you have a good mama and you've got one son, you have open sears. Oh, you did 2 miles? Buffalo! I love me some buffalo. Fine line. It's always a fine line. I know, but I'm entitled to my parenting and my opinions for my son. And it's bad if the girls have a bad fit. It's not good either if the girls have a bad fit, right? I mean, let's be real. But they care more about what the mamas say, the girls. It matters to them how we like the boys. Boys, I think some boys, like I think Aunt Dan and what's his name? Andrew. I think, hi Linda. I think Andrew understands my expectations. We've had a bad first time around, so he's learned really quick, and it's really all about the mama. You know what I mean? All about the mama. It's all about how I feel, not how he feels. Right? Just saying. No, but I will always have an opinion. I will always have an opinion. My kids are my life. And of course I want them to make the best choices in life. And with age comes wisdom. And if you want me to not be a biatch, because this face doesn't hide shit, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure that it is all about me. At the end of the day, check. I like that one. No, abort the mission. You want your mama around, you better pick a good one. And I'm just speaking facts, you know? I'm just saying, right? Am I right? Am I the only one thinking that way? I know for Jennifer, it was really important for me to like her significant other. And for Andrew, you know, he only had one first time and not a good fit, and there was a lot of reasons why I didn't like her. And it ended horrible. Hannah, it's important too, and she knows that I support Justin and her, and she knows I love his family, as does she. So it's just an all-around good mix. And that mom, his mom, is so amazing to my kid. Y'all, so amazing to my kid. They have their own relationships. Lisa, I don't think so. That's my baby boy. I'm going to be very, very picky. So I'm going to be very picky because he's a sweetheart. I don't know. But my kids are it's important to them because they know, you know, they know mama. It's important to her. No, Rita, it was funny because Andrew last night, he came home for a little bit before he went out again to say hi to his sister. And Andrew's like, so when's the ring coming? And Justin about like almost fell off his chair. And Justin was like, oh, like, Hannah was like laughing at him. Justin was like, oh no, bruh, I still have one more quarter of school left. I don't have a job, not yet, easy. I was like, well, you better hurry up. Mama needs some grandbabies, and I'm sure your mom feels the same way. So get on it. I mean, not really. get on, with life. I don't want, what I mean. Happy Saturday morning. Rich Q's here. Hey, love my Q boy. Yeah, no. He still has another. He's a very smart boy. He will not rush into anything. What do you say about sweetie ladies? Oh, David, it's you. First U.S. and now we beat Japan. I haven't been watching since the U.S. have, you know what I mean. So yeah, anyhow, no, my babies no. But I had such a good time. Andrew came home, visited with his sister for a little bit. And my love is genuine, let me tell you. And it just made me so happy. To see them together, it happened so fast. You know what I mean? Poor Shannon. She went bye-bye. Well, that was on Dan's channel. She can pop up anytime. She doesn't like me, though, so she probably won't be here. But, you think about it, and when you're young, right, and you're raising your children, you're just going through the motions, getting through life, working, trying to raise a family, trying to earn a living, moving up in the ranks of the socioeconomical class. And, you kind of take for granted what's happening in that process, right? Me too, Patty. Oh, is that fiber? No, Susan. Okay, Susan. And so now, now my babies are gone. Well, one's left. So when they come home to watch their interactions, their laughters, and their joking, just fills my heart. I did a little video last night on the Patreon because my heart was so full, I know, Goodman, that's the biggest wish for parents is for the kids to be, right, so close. And my kids are close. I was worried, but I take for granted my kids all the time. Seth, me too, bro. And seeing my kids together, and then afterwards, it's like the amount of happiness I have in my heart, and I'm like, God damn, how my mama used to always say when I was having my babies, right? And she said, Danielle, in the blink of an eye, you're going to be where I am watching your babies have babies. And I'm like, no. Because, at the time, what happens? At the time, you just can't wait to get to the next phase. You want your baby to sleep through the night. You want your baby to sit up. You want your baby to start crawling. You want all these things. And then now, they're in graduate school. One of them can't figure out what the hell he wants to do. So it was just crazy what life throws at me. And my mom's not here, right? And so those things, those little things that she would tell me when I was having babies, that slow down, but you don't until you're old, and then you wish you had slowed down. So it's moments like that. Oh, Ames. It's moments like that just made me think, Mama, you were right. I wish I knew what I know now, and I wish I would have slowed down with my babies. Because that next phase of life is here. That next phase. So it's hard, y'all. It's hard, and it makes me sad. Especially now, when those moments, they're happy sad, right? Happy sad. Oh, I can't wait to be a grandma. I mean, I love my nieces and nephews so bad. I know, Beth, but, when you get older and you have wisdom, more wisdom, you're like, what the hell? What was I doing? What was I so eager to get to? Why? Right? Why? Because we don't know any better. That's why. So any youngsters on here who is feeling so rushed or being pregnant and you can't wait for that baby to come. Cherish every minute because you're going to be my age and you're going to miss it. Let me tell you. I know. God, it's so hard when they go to college. Oh, Amy, I know. Hi, 2 and 2. What's up? 33 and 13. Ooh, Carissa. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, it's one of those things that, yeah, T, that's fun. I can't wait. Hi, Larry. Hi, I know, me too. I'm glad I had my man. I am, yeah, stop and smell the roses, y'all. Stop and smell them. And now, I know those of you that have grandbabies, right? Now you can really enjoy it, right? You can enjoy it, not like how we enjoyed our kids. We didn't enjoy our kids. Well, I mean, I did, but you don't, you know, because you're rushing to get through life. I work out daily. 14 grandbabies, oh my God. GSR. GSR. Baby in time for holidays. Hi, Funny Me. Sleepy Mind. You're raising your grandchild. So, you know, Gina, it's funny because I hear a lot of, and I bet it's different than when you were raising your kids. Oh, it'd be good. And, you know, there's a lot more people in your situation than you can even imagine. A lot of babies, a lot of grandmas, grandparents raising their babies for whichever reason, for whatever reason. And I bet it's so different. I bet it's so different. You know, you realize, don't sweat the small shit, right? It's not worth it. Nothing like. A new one? Another one? Didn't you just have one not that long ago? Yeah, send them home when they're a pain in the ass. I tried to do that with Dan and his mom the other day, but she said no give backs. I mean, I was still hoping, you know, she would take him. But she didn't. She said no. She wasn't helpful at all. Yes, so the new kitten name, I didn't name him. I know the granddaughters, I know elves, you got some good relationships with them. And I want to be like that, you know? I want to be you when I grow up. Where I'm alive to enjoy my grandkids as like adults, you know? I hope I do. No, she said no gives backs. Isn't that rude? Shit. Hi, Philly girl. It's going. You got skin marks. That's a problem, Chief. Get a bidet. So I, shit, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. And then I got sidetracked by Sweet Elves and the skin mark comment. That's fun though, Ames. You need that time. I know. The 21 was interesting for me. Oh, the kitten. Oh my God. Okay. So, Dan, you know, I was like pissed off about the damn cat, right? So Andrew's like, well, what's his name? And Dan replies, Donnie, right? Fucking Donnie. It's a stupid fucking name. As I'm pissed, you know? Yes, the cat's starting to come out now, Kristen. And it's like, fucking Donnie. Stupid. So then I get home, I was like, yo, what the fuck is with that name? He's all like Trump. He's orange. So Donald. Yeah. So his name's Donnie for short. The Donald. Orange stripes, you know, all of the above. So that's his name. So, yeah, that's my husband. Because I was like, Donnie, what kind of name is that? The Donald. So me and January called him, hi, happy birthday, girl. We got a new, Dan got you a present yesterday. Look on the Patreon. Look on the Patreon, girl. DT. Yeah, I know. So it was really funny. So last night the kitty came out and it was crawling up the side of the bed, and I had a couple of the zoomies on, and after my daughter left, and said, he's like, look, he's trying to escape jail. We got jokes. So, yes, Lisa, happy birthday in your honor. I don't know why, but there you have it. It's Donald. You can have your own Trump. No? Okay. Anywho, so the story behind the cat is what it is. And the fucker, so Dan, Lisa is now the fucker as well. The fucker has been saying stuff for the last couple weeks. You know what that means? This has been in the works for a long time, right? Yeah. So Dan's been mentioning the last couple of weeks, oh, we need a new kitty. And I said, no, we don't need a new kitty. And he says, oh, a new kitty would be nice. So this fucker knew it was coming, right?
What?
The cat. You already knew. Weeks.
Should I be watching this as I walk?
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to watch.
Yeah.
Here, make sure you don't mess the story up. Keep going.
Hi, Cindy. How you feeling? So I said, no, we don't need a new cat, because he knows I don't want any more animals, because my cats that are in already piss everywhere. We're getting new floors soon, and I don't want to do this again. So he knew. So he just brought it home. Yeah. Just brought it home. Yeah, because he knew. I said no.
Are you on 3?
No.
All right.
So, yeah. So his secretary's granddaughter, Leah, she's an animal lover. So one of her cats obviously got pregnant. So Marcia told Dan about it, and Dan was like, I'll take one. I said, does Marcia not love me anymore? She doesn't love me. She loves Dan more. Well, I mean, he does pay her. So maybe she has to, but what the fuck? So that's how we got the Donald. That's how we got the Donald. So, yeah, Debbie and I call him the Donald. So that's even funnier. You know, you always put the in front of it. More litter boxes in the house. No. I've had litter boxes. It's marking, Giselle. They mark. They're assholes. They just piss. They just smell something from the past, you know, smells of the past, and they just shake their ass. It will probably, Dolores, end up being inside outside. Just wondering why you always say, there you have it. Helen, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand why I say, there you have it. Why do you say goodbye when you leave somebody or hang up the phone? Why do you say hello when you see somebody for the first time or answer your phone? There you have it is nothing more than an ending to my shtick, right? That's it. It's nothing more than just an ending, you know? That's all, folks. Yabba dabba doo, you know? I mean, it's nothing. The amount of people who say it's condescending and rude, and why do I say it under the breath? It's not about that. You guys are looking way too hard at something that is not like that. Shit. It's in conclusion. Grandpa said, whatever he said, there you have it. Dan said, whatever, there you have it. It's nothing. It's just fucking looking. It's just something looking. Everybody wants to look and find fucking shit to bitch about. There's so many miserable people out there that they have to find negativity in the things that they watch. Get over it. Build the bridge. Walk over it. Or let it go like a fart. Walter Cronkite. Yeah, it's not that hard. People have such a, I mean, the majority of people love it. They're like, oh my God, Danielle, I love it. That's become your catchphrase. Exactly. Why do people have the inability to fucking get that? Why do they always have to question that small handful? That's all, folks, right?
Oh, thanks, Ron. I don't understand why. Yeah, Betty, a lot of people say it. It's funny. It makes me laugh. I don't understand why people are looking into it. Like, why do you say that? What do you mean by that? Why are you so rude? Because I say, there you have it. Shit. Who knew that was a fucking rude statement? God damn. All right, girl. Do you have pictures of that tequila you were tasting? I heard you were on tasting tequila with your frother. How was the frothing on the multiple tequilas? Did it work? That's the way it is, folks. I mean, it's not that difficult. Right, and there's been times that there's been a couple of videos where I left it out, and people were like, and there you have it, and there you have it, and there you have it. I was like, shit, I didn't say it. They're like, Danielle, what the hell? Hello in Israel. Hello, where's Grandpa? He's inside. Yeah, and there you have it. It's just the ending. Like, adios. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Konnichiwa. Get the hell out. You know, fuck off. You know, but it's nicer than that. Kim, it's coming. So, anyhow, it is what it is. Like it, love it, or don't. That's it. Simple. Because I can tell you once again and every day that if I don't like something on social media, I know this is hard to believe, and this is hard to do for most people. But you know what happens when I don't like something on social media? Let me tell you, I just scroll up. I do. Or I just watch it and just get more annoyed, but I won't say anything. Right? Because why? Why waste my breaths on ignorance? Breaths? Did I say why waste my breaths? They were already wasted away. My breath, not my breaths. I know, Fred. And you know what? You guys who know me, who are around me almost every day, know it's just I like to have fun. It breaks up the monotony in my, frustrating comments, is to have fun, to be sarcastic. It gets to be exhausting. But when I get to be exhausted with all the ignorant people out there, I just stop commenting. I don't read them, right? So it is what it is. Trolls are going to be trolls, and that's fine. We need them. I mean, I love them for what they give me, Everybody who bitches, I'm like, thank you for the view. Thank you for the money. I mean, because that's what it is. I know my license is a prison. I can say hi wrong. Somebody called me a bitch yesterday. I was talking to Grandpa. I wasn't, because there was like 3 conversations before that moment, and I chose that clip to show because my sarcasm at the end. There, you had it. And this is not an eye roll. And I chose that one, and somebody's like, I never thought you were a bitch, but I think so now. Why? Because I had already had that conversation with Ed about Mark 20 times before that take, and because I was more to the point and more direct with him, so that makes me a bitch. No. It just makes me get by a moment of monotony and repetition, and sometimes the explanation doesn't work anymore. To the point works. Do TikTok people ever show up at your house? No. GSR, somebody on my video yesterday on TikTok. I typically post the same things on TikTok and YouTube, so yeah, they do, said and done. Yeah, I don't feel the fabric. I don't even look away, but people like to touch and irritate. So yeah, it's crazy, right? Because people always like to make something out of nothing, and it makes them happy for whatever reason, and it is what it is. I said, a bitch? You think that was bitchy? You've seen nothing yet. Yeah, you understand, right? Because sometimes you start with the explanations, right? And you start getting long-winded, and sometimes based on their attitude, or their moods, I should say, you maybe start off with direct and to the point. Yes, no, right? No, he doesn't live here. No, you know, with a certain tone that he hears better. Yeah, it's very simple. So, you know, obviously the people who complain and bitch and moan are people who have yet to really care for loved ones, who are hard of hearing, as they tell me not to yell at him, right? Okay, well, then he wouldn't really hear. Sometimes he hears weird. It's weird how maybe just the way his ear is angled at certain times, because certain times I can talk normal with a little oddity, like a little turn up, right? And other times I'm like, oh my God, no! He's like, oh, okay. You know, it's not like we sit and like to run around the house yelling. That's exhausting, you guys. That's exhausting. Yeah, it's sad because, is that the address you told me about, Dan's? I didn't see what you wrote. Did you write it? It's 9132 Elk Grove Boulevard. 9132 Elk Grove Boulevard, Elk Grove, California, 95624. Yeah, I mean, is it the tone, though, can change my mom's whole mood? Well, Rebecca, everybody's different, remember that. You know, remember that. My tone, he's been familiar with my tone. If you're calling me a tone, yeah, Marielle, right? He's not offended by anything. Now, if I yell at him angrily, right, when the things that you hear is not a yell or a tone, because he responds fine. He's smiling. He's laughing. He hears it, right? That's a good shirt, Amy. Tone this. But if I'm yelling at him angry, he knows, and he'll fight me back, and he's called me like, you know, stupid little girl, you know, because in his eyes, you know, I am in those moments when we fight, but I haven't fought with him like that in years. Years, probably a good year, since before he moved in, and that's it. I don't fight with him like that anymore. Do I get frustrated? Yeah. Like yesterday, I was outside doing yard work. I had to go take care of my car, came back, and I came back and did some yard work, and it was hot, and I was rearranging shit, and when, you know, I just want to get shit done, right? And he's coming out. I'm like, nope, go inside, because nothing was safe for him to be out there yet. Finally, after the 5th time, trying to come outside, the area was kind of set, and I had already blown it off, so I was like, you can come in. He must have asked me 15 times in 15 minutes if there was anything he can do to help me. Is that frustrating? Yeah, because I'm out there in my own little world trying to build off the stress of the kitty, right? And doing what I wanted to do. And when I'm out there, I want to be left alone. I don't want to be talked to. I need to get my shit done. And so, you know, I would just put my hand up. I put my hand up. No. 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 And a couple times, I'm the idiot that was like, Ed, don't talk. I'm out here. I don't want to talk right now. You know? All right. 30 seconds later. Is there anything I can do to help? Yes. It's frustrating. And I just won't talk. Or I'll just, I know I would just, I know, but no. All right. And who gets more frustrated with it? Me. Because he's not going to remember what I just said 30 seconds ago. Ed, we just talked about this. I know you said you don't need any help. So he remembers for that split second, right? Carly. Oh, Carly. You need to be more understanding due to his memory issues. All he is trying to be is helpful, so be nice. Carly, that statement right there is a sign and a true testimonial of somebody who has never done caregiving 24/7. And with utmost respect, sis, there is nobody that is, we know they have a disease. We know they don't remember. We know that. But you would know, hun, if you worked with it, it can be frustrating. And it's human. It's realistic. And if you don't like this life, you don't like what you're watching, leave. DM, I wouldn't let you watch my dad. Naples Queen, okay, and that just shows ignorance. That just shows complete ignorance, again. There's a lot of people that, it's hard. And people like to judge you on what you do wrong. Well, obviously it looks like you're losing your mind. Yeah, sometimes you do. But as a caregiver, guess what? I know, Dodo, I saw you, love you. It's part of the life. You don't get interested. You don't get, irritated with your spouse, your kids. Do you have any of those? So, before you judge other caregivers, and when you've never been one, take a seat. Take a seat. You are nice. You are nice. It has nothing to do with not being nice. It has to do with getting through the day. And the constant repetition is maddening. That's a new thing that they need to do, is they need to design, instead of waterboarding, they need to do repetition. They need to stick somebody in there with Alzheimer's and let them repeat the same question over and over again. And then let's see how you can do it. Because guaranteed, you couldn't do what I do. So take a seat. That's it. Now I'm getting negativity over here. Wow. So don't assume really know we're on TikTok. Shannon, I'm not quite sure what that means. Are you trying to be a little snarky? When I'm talking to somebody, just so you know, and all due respect, once again, when I'm talking to somebody and directly to somebody, yes, I might lose sight of the other media platforms. If you have a problem with it and you don't like it, again, free to leave, hun. Free to leave. Free to leave. Right? Just saying. Anyhow, so seat taken. And then that's the thing, is that you guys got to understand, nobody ever, and Shannon, if that wasn't what you meant, then I apologize. What you guys have to realize is that for the people who've never done it, that is, because let me tell you, the people who have done it and are doing it would never critique somebody who's doing it and showing frustration. And again, Dan and I have never claimed to be perfect individuals. We have never claimed to be the epitome of perfection. We are imperfectly imperfect. Imperfectly imperfect. So we're doing it. And that's all we can do. And that is good enough. Remember, that is good enough. It's very frustrating, and there's moments you have to walk away. You have to walk away. It is the hardest job on the planet, mixed in with everything else going on in your life, right? Mixed in with everything else going on in your life. You've got relationship issues, you've got husband problems, you've got kid issues, you're trying to work through bills, trying to budget, trying to take care of the house, and then you've got also to care for somebody who needs care for, right? I can leave Dan alone. He can take care of himself for the most part and everything, right? But Ed, you can't. People saying, let him do what he wants to. Let him go for a walk. Let him eat whatever he wants. No, it's not how it works. And if you did it, guess what? You would know that's not the way it works. And now a fucking new kitten. So, yeah. Welcome to my funny farm. Yeah, so that's how I typically know people who are full of shit and people who have no experience whatsoever. And the people who say, oh my God, I totally took care of my dementia grandmother and I would never, oh my God, ever speak to her the way you do Ed. So rude. I feel sorry for him. And you know what I say? I said, well, yes, Linda, I hate piss on the floor. And I say, well, a true caregiver would never criticize another caregiver because they know that on the hardest days, we're still on the plate. We are still on home plate, and we have finished the inning. And guess what? We're doing it. Guaranteed you did not caregive. Guaranteed. You need to hug him more. There was one video, Ed was totally smiling and laughing. And they're like, God, I hate Dan's wife. Or when they say that lady, you know. I'm like, hello, my name is Danielle. I hate that wife. She's so mean to him. He looks stressed. He looks stressed. He's fucking laughing. What? What? Bruh. He's laughing in the video. He's laughing in the video. But Grandpa looks stressed? Where? Who? Huh? You've never had any interest in the Kardashian family? I love watching them. Yeah, it just frustrates me. I saw a couple of those. Oh, poor Ed, he's really stressed. Okay. And that smile showed his agitation and his stress. Right? Is that what it is? Shit. We do the best we can, right? But idiots who come on and be like, the son should take care of him, not the wife. Okay. And your knowledge is so ignorant because it's stupid to say that. We went over this analogy the other day. The analogy of which, first and foremost, we are opposites, Mike. First and foremost, at the first and foremost part of the day, it's a father-son relationship. It's a father-son relationship. There's no Alzheimer's in that dementia, in the dementia brain at that point. Dan is reacting like he's always reacted to his dad in the last 91 years. I didn't have the most patience at the beginning, but now I'm probably the most patient. I probably handle him the best out of everybody because maybe, I don't know why, because I realize, and I have grown a lot, hi Mark, and I've realized that, yeah, I get frustrated, but I don't yell at him, I don't get angry. I might go in and tell Dan, your dad's driving me nuts, you need to step up the plate for a little bit. Yes, California, the falling, let him do whatever he wants. No, you can't do that. He can't go and help me with yard work. He can't do that. You know why? Because number one, he'll either cut himself and he's on blood thinners, or he'll trip in the divots in the grass, or trip over something because he shuffles. People say, let him help you. No. Hi, Lee. Hi, guys. Coming in. It's not as easy as you think it is. He's bored. No shit. He is bored than a motherfucker, right? He is bored. Bored. But there is nothing he will do, nor there's nothing he can do without risking an injury. Hi, Kay. It's not easy. And we lay it all on the table for you guys. It's not like we're hiding anything. It's not like we're keeping him from doing shit. You don't think that that if he could sort socks, if he could sit and listen to music, if he could, what other things you want him to do a puzzle, If he would do those things, you don't think you'd be seeing it? The reason why you don't see it is because he won't do those things. It's simple as that. He can't fucking hear. He can't hear. So let's put on some music. Great idea. Right? No. Rubber helmet. Anyhow, you know, you guys gotta stay in your lanes. Stay in your lanes of what you know. And I know some of you think you're being helpful, but it's not helpful. Because I promise you, benefit of the doubt. He could whip my ass. There are times we laugh about it. You know, we think he could whip our ass, and here we are protecting him, and he's like the bionic man. No fun, okay? No fun. Or something. You know what I mean? Like Steve Austin, is that his name? Was that his name? Yeah, I mean, again, we would love to give him chores. It doesn't work. I had no help. My sister and mother passed away. Wendy, and that's what's tough, you know. Again, you know, here's the thing, is that we get a break. You know, people are like, oh, Danielle, you look so tired. You need to get a caregiver to help. We are the caregivers. We have help. We don't need a nurse. Could you imagine Ed with a fucking stranger in the house and we left? Hell no. He wouldn't do it. And if you guys have spent enough time to watch our family and see the intricacies of it, you should understand that by now, right? You should understand the intricacies of it. Thank you, Kim. Hi, Heather. Shalom. So, yeah, they can't. And he, did I catch the black dog? You mean Baxter when he, so we don't talk about religion or politics, although we have Donald Trump living in the house, but other than that, we don't talk about it. Yeah, ADHD, anything, any disorder is hard to deal with, right? Especially in the extreme of any of those disorders. So it's hard. I think so too. I think, you know, I would love to create a show. I tell you guys this all the time. 4 years? Susan, hang in there, girl. That's gotta be tough. No. And you know, what is a quality caregiver? You know, I don't know. What is a quality caregiver? That's the thing, is that does quality may mean, you know, your family and you're doing the best you can? Is that a quality caregiver? I don't, you know, what is it? It's different. Mark's got a different temperament, right? So than Dan. Dan's loud. You would hear a lot of screaming and yelling, and Ed yelling back. Dan cusses a lot, right? And that's been their dynamic their whole fucking life. So most of you would probably be like, holy shit, what the hell? But Ed throws it back, you know? Ed is comfortable with that because that's what they've done their whole life. People have to understand that. Family dynamics is different in every family. It doesn't mean one way is the right way. It's what makes it right in your family. And people like to reject and judge because we don't do it their way, and so we're wrong. You know, come on, Dad, get in the car. People didn't like that. Let's go, Dad. And I said adios. Oh, you would think I was like the Wicked Witch of the 5th years, you know? They didn't like it. They're like, oh my God, the wife's so rude. She said adios. Yes, because we joke. We have fun. That's our family. We're not like lovey, smoochy fucking family. We are to the point. Ed, get in the car. Mark's yelling, you know, come on, Dad, let's go. He would have sat and talked to me in the parking lot for fucking hours. Hi, Blue Ivy. I'm sorry. And people are like, oh, Mark's not nice. How do you know that? And why would you say that? Because of the way he said, Dad, let's go. Get in the car. Yeah, people were like, he should have walked up to his dad, taken his hand, and followed him into the car. That's not the way our family does it. Y'all are judging Mark based on, Dad, come on, let's go. Oh my God. He said, come on, let's go, Dad. Get in the car. What? The judgment. The judgment. Dad, let's go. That was bad? That makes him a bad guy? Holy shit. Right, Mark? It was horrific. Oh, with his head. Yes, and sometimes with Ed, when he's in a certain pattern, like worrying about me, where was Dan going, where was I going, and he'll stay there and repeat himself over and over and over. Come on, Dad, let's go. All right. Come on, let's go. Get in the car. Wow. He's so mean. So mean. You have to, and a lot of times I am very simple and direct with it. And I get called a bitch all the time. And that's fine. If that's what people think is bitchy, they just obviously don't understand the dynamics. So, yeah, and a lot of the time for him, there's times that I know he needs the explanation. No, and I know, Mads, it's like sometimes with him, depending on his processing at the time, right? You have to process. He's a processor. I think with his ADD, ADHD, right? I think he also had a processing disorder because it was the same thing when he was younger. Asking the kids questions and the kids would make up lies, crazy lies, and be like, oh, that's good. He's not thinking about it because he's just going through the semantics just to be nice. Yes, he was so fixated on Andrew's feet. I gotta get the boots. I don't want you to walk around. And so, depending on his mood of that moment, or how many times he's asked the same thing, you will see, and I'm gauging it for you right now, for those of you who watch. There's videos where I'm more explanatory, because it's either he needs it, and so I take more time, and then people are like, too much information. So depending on his mood and what he needs at the time, he gets more explanation. And then the other times where I'm really short, right? With him, more direct, because he's not processing, and his reset is super quick. When his when he resets super quick, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna spend more time on the subjects. I'm gonna spend more time short and direct. Simple. It's all based on his moods. And sometimes you're right. When I have less patience because of what's been going on in the day, California Bay. Dan loses it multiple times a day with his dad. Multiple times a day. And then, right, it's hard for me because when Dan's loud, anxious, what happens to me? I absorb that, and it makes it harder for me to be patient. Ed, and there's many videos that I put up so you guys can see how quickly his reset is. Sometimes it's less than 15 seconds. Us too, Miss Mary, we do the same thing. Sometimes we're like, shit, what time is it? How much longer do we have? Isn't it bedtime? Let's go to bed, because it's been a long day. And that's okay. It's okay, we're human. You have to joke, you have to make fun, you have to be sarcastic. You have to be sarcastic. Because that's how you get through. Hi, Camden. Goodman, he's been that way his whole life. He's 55 years old. He will not change until the day he does. Blue Ivy, hang in there. I missed a little bit of what you said at the end. Pamela, I try to hide it, but let's be real. You can find anything on the internet. Really can. It's not that hard. Everyone cries, dwells. I curl up in a fetal position and cry. Yes. And yeah, and that's the thing, Leo, too. People don't understand my relationship with Ed. I've had this relationship for 30 years, right, with him. We've had this banter, there's sarcasm. We've had that banter for 30 years. He knows it, right? I mean, he doesn't look confused, stressed out. He laughs. Did you remember when I said, Ed, I had to pick you up at the bar last night? He laughed. He knew. You gotta have fun. You gotta play. Because it's not an easy job. Especially for the people who do it alone. People's relationships are 100% alone. They are 100% around. And for people to come in and judge based on how our relationship is, or Dan, how much Dan is better with his dad, is not accurate. Probably 85% of the day, I'm better with his dad than Dan is. 85%. I'm the one who's better. So, bite your tongue. Yeah. And I think he knows that, Caroline, right? So, it's just, it's different. No, a leopard does not change its spots, for sure. Dan is never changing. Oh, God. I'm not a marathoner, no. I just run anywhere from, I run walk now. I don't run straight because my body is just, it's just different. It changes. So I walk around about 4 miles, 3 to 4, depending on the day. Kim, oh, the kitten's cute. The kitten's starting to come out of its, hiding places, playing a little bit. The dogs are not a fan. It is a lot of times. Yesterday, it wasn't easy. Hi, Carlos. Yesterday it wasn't easy because I was trying to get my shit. Yeah, okay. Dan. Yesterday I posted a video on Mrs. Dees on the Hill 3. Except yesterday when I'm trying to get something done because I know I'm going to have to cater to him, and he comes out and just the monotony of questions, same question, every 15 seconds, 20 seconds. It drives me nuts. Especially when I'm in the middle. I like to get my shit done, right? I love to get my shit done. And when I'm not doing anything, I have more patience. When I'm in the process of doing something, I don't have as much patience. So it is what it is, right? I'm honest. I tell you, I have no reason to hide it. So during that part, it was hard for me because, I wasn't as patient because I was pissed off about the cat. I wanted to get my shit done. I was interrupted, Happy J, because Dan was supposed to take the car in. I was working in the yard, and Dan had to go to an appointment. That appointment was picking up the cat. So I just needed to get some shit off my chest. Dan is much better with him when he's playing. I do not do well with blood. That is for Dan sure. 5K. Well, I was so worried. It is a lot. It's a lot. And you're always worried about something, You're always worried about something. There's never anything that, you hear sounds and you just sit and you listen, and it's not easy. In general, life's not easy. It's hot. Hi in Germany. How are you today? So I walked for about almost an hour, 57 minutes. Thanks, Elaine. Today's gonna be a day. Tomorrow I will be gone all day. So Dan will be with his father all day long. So I'm sure Dan's gonna be ready for me to come home. Oh no,
yeah, look at the subscription. Life is a constant battle. That's 100% sure. True. And especially just, it's not even just the caregiving, you know, caregiving is just all in it. It is what it is. I mean, caregiving is a whole, you know, it's wifely duties, husband duties. You know what I mean? Hi, Samantha, you too. Oh, did I miss somebody? Did we have an ignorant comment? Chris, Ed should be in a care facility. That's stupid. That's an ignorant statement, Chris. I'm gonna just give it to you like that. It's stupid. If we put Ed in a if you know anything about our family, other than just a couple of videos, you would never say that. You would never say that. It just shows ignorance or lack of research, you know, into our situation. Let's just say that as caregivers, we make a choice. We make a choice to care for whomever it is, because we know ultimately 7 months is the average lifespan in memory care. Yeah. So the knowledge is power. Just remember that. And most people take it out of love because they respect and love their elders, and they can do it, right? If you can't do it, you can't do it, and you should never feel guilty about that. But if you have the means, right? If you have the means and you can do it, most likely they would live a lot longer with family. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to be with family? Come on, who wouldn't want to be with family? Because ultimately they are the safest. They feel the safest. In utmost confusion, when Ed gets up, right, and he's confused, like he is every morning, guess what? He does. The minute he sees my face or Dan's face, there's a level of relaxation that comes over him. He's still confused, but he's more comforted that he sees, you know, family. And Crazy Stacy, everything depends, right? It depends. You know, if he couldn't walk and we didn't have the accurate things to take care of him, right? Then maybe, yes, he would have to be put somewhere where they could care for him better. At any minute, we couldn't give him the care that he needed. Absolutely. But for the most part, knowledge is power, you guys. Memory care is not better for, you know, half of, maybe 75% of the population, our elder population. And again, no judgment going to anybody who can't do it, right? But the people who are doing it, right, it's much better for the people who are in their houses with their families. Yabba dabba do. Goodman, I know everybody's like, well, Danielle, are you taking enrollment for the year of 2026 and on? One of these days I'll get to the flags. But, you know, and we never judge anybody who can't do it. It's a hard job. And we get respite, you know, respite. We get days off, right? A couple days off. So we do get that little bit of time. That is a good reset. Sometimes not long enough, right? And Rebecca, it is, every case is individual. Like we said, I'm not judging people. You know, people get so like, I'm taking enrollment. We are taking enrollment for the year of 2025. That's when we are beginning our memory care adventures here. Yeah, they're all different, Mrs. Mary. I mean, everything's different, right? Every house is different. Not everybody probably lives in the greatest, you know, house during this time, but you know, there's everybody's different in their journey. I don't need people to come in and be like, well, for me, memory care is the best. I understand. But for us, it's important for Ed to be where he's at. Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard for everybody. I know. And if I were sick, and if Dan were sick, guess what? It's hard for families, yeah. And many do well, and that's fine. Ed would die within probably a couple of months if his family wasn't around him. Lauren, I'm sorry, Lauren. Sis, did you have something to say? You seem like you have a lot on your mind this Saturday afternoon, Lauren. Please tell me. Lauren McDonald, y'all, wants her stance on the podium. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. You have the podium. You may speak on everything you want to talk about. Because I see you got a lot on your mind, y'all. Give it up for Lauren. She's got a lot of things to say. YouTube, I think she's saying, last word I saw was phony. Yes, honey, this is all real. This is all real. Nothing was, look right here, nothing was paid for. See these wrinkles? There's no phony in there. There's nothing that's keeping my wrinkles from being wrinkly. My ass is real. Never got a butt implant. So excuse me, what was that phony about, girl? I don't know. But now you have the podium. Now you have the podium, you run away. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? She ran away like the little, tick she was. Because the minute you give them that open forum, nobody wants to sit. You get a couple people who want to come and they want to, fight. But the minute that everybody was silent for her, she didn't have anything to say. So anyhow, Blue Ivy, let's get it, girl. Anywho, my parents are dead, Chris. Oh no, I didn't scare you. Oh, here she is, you guys. Well, what did you want to say, Lauren? Do you have anything better to come up with than get new content? Because I have 2 sets of contents I do. I do me, and I do Ed. So which content did you want me to change, number 1? And what is phony about me? I'm just curious because you seem to have all the answers. So tell the real truth for people because they apparently need to hear my phony ways because I've been duping y'all apparently according to Lauren. Lauren, what do you have to say? Come on. Let's go. Can you? I've been rough on women last 2 days. Why do you think that is, Digger? Am I nasty to them? Yes, in response. Kim Ortega, or Ortel, why be nasty to good people? Excuse me? Excuse me. The good people that are on here, I'm not nasty to. The people who are nasty, obviously are not good people, because good people wouldn't take the time to critique other women, especially. Toes in the same, thank you. So Kim, I think that you and Lauren might need a little trip, right? And how do you know she's being nice? When she's coming on here, Abby, when she's coming on here, oh yeah, are you talking to her, Kim, or are you talking to me? Because you're getting confused. I guess I touched a nerve. No, girl, no. You didn't. I just gave you a chance to say what you wanted to say. Oh, good, because you were confusing people, so I wanted to make sure. Because it was misconstrued, so I backed up a little bit, because, my spice is out, so I didn't want you to get a negative spice. Kim's fine, guys, don't attack her. But Lauren, no nerve hit, sis. No nerve hit. No nerve hit. What I wanted to do is give you the time to share all the truths you have about me, but yet you just want to keep deflecting. Deflection. Sign of true phonies. I think her time's up too. Why bother? She doesn't want to tell us the real truths about me, so she just wants to deflect. We don't waste time with deflections because I don't got time for that. Yeah, Sharon, I just get tired of the nasty people. I get tired of the nasty people who come on, when we're having good conversations. Thanks, Christine. And I give them the platform to want to communicate, and yet they scurry, and hide under the rock, because what do they really have to say? Nothing. Good, thank you, Christine. Yeah, and she was slow, writing, so
I don't have time to wait either. It is weighted. Did you take your meds today? Here we go. Here we go. If it's not bipolar, it's meds. Yeah. What do you mean by have I? Thanks, Kim. I get it, girl. I stopped myself because I was like, wait. I you want to get him, Goodman? Yeah. So if it's not the bipolar remark, it's the are you on meds? Have you taken your meds yet today? What is with people in throwing mental illness in people's faces? Anybody know that? What if? Well, I mean, just ignorance again. Mental illness is not something to pick on people about. My mental illness, I talk. Fuck! Shit! All good. You guys get whiplash. Are you good? Shit. Should I lift it up and see if we cracked anything? I think we good. I think we good, guys. We're safe. Fucking hula hoop. These flags are in my way. It's the fucking Texas flag that's in my way. It caused me to dip. Sorry. Hope y'all didn't get whiplash, and if you did, it's not my fault. I don't have money for that. I knocked over the shmoo to the U. Texas flag's in my way. Yes, Stephanie Miller. I love fucking. I love to say it. I don't like the act of it, but I love to fucking say it. Is that what you're trolling with today? Truck driver mouth. No shit, Sherlock. I got a truck driver mouth and I'm proud of it. You know, they say women are very strong intelligences. Cuss. And their favorite word? Yes. Fuck. Yeah. So what's up with meditation? Yeah, me too. Renee. Me too. We have a lot of work to do today, Seth. Mm-hmm. I'm making, oh shit, Goodman, I had to make sure to see, yes, my millions. Sorry about that. Shit. I dropped y'all. Luckily nothing was, leave the Texas flag alone. I'm blaming it on the Texas flag. It made you drop. Shit. And the Texanians would have had to buy me a new iPad if I dropped it, because the Michigan flag's not in my way, it's this thing. It's that thing. No rest for the wicked, Seth. There's never any rest for the wicked. I can tell you right now, I have sweat dripping in every orifice, nook, and cranny on my body. No, you can't keep a good woman down or a tough woman down. They hit at every angle. They come at me, but what they don't realize is I'm a wax on, wax off professional. I wax on and I wax off quicker than they can penetrate anything in my heart and my soul. I have swamp ass, yes. Sass. Swass. I would say sass. It's swass, right? Swass? The C word? No, I don't like that C word. It really, I think it's dirty. It is really weird, Cindy. I have that feeling too. That's, somebody said on this side, she said, it's really upsetting to me that trolls that come on and, critique me and bitch at me actually raise children. That is a very scary thing, because they do have kids. And what are they teaching their kids? They're teaching the kids to bully too, right? Because it goes hand in hand. Casey, I never thought of it that way. I mean, sometimes, I think of it because I'm like, holy shit, do you have kids? What kind of role model are you for your children? Do you want them to be like you? That type of thing. But, whatever. I feel sorry for your kids because that's not a good thing to do. So, anyhow. I'm always exercising. Paula, no. I exercise every morning, for about an hour or so. Teaching hate, and it's really sad because we have enough hate in the world that why are we teaching our kids to be hateful and bullies and vengeful to people and to make, others for what they have feel like, crappy for the things they may or may not have. It's weird. It's weird. This is weird. But yes, tip of the day, number one. We haven't done the tips, have we? No. Tip of the day, happy Saturday, y'all. It's Saturday. Enjoy the day. Tip number 2. I almost said 3. Where was 2? Tip number 2. My mama raised no bully. Don't raise bullies. It's not nice. Kindness matters. That's it. Number 3 tip of the day. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Does everybody know what wax on, wax off? Does anybody have seen the Karate Kid? And if you've seen the Karate Kid, then you know a wax on, a wax off. So if anybody comes at you today and tries to take away your mojo, tries to take away your sparkle, your shine, whatever it is that you feel good about, wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. And just look at them that way. Somebody comes at you, yells at you for something, taking their part in spot. Wax on, wax off. Peace, and walk away. Your husband's bitching at you for no shimmy. Wax on, wax off. Wax off, wax on. No, I don't want to wax on. Never mind. Wax on, wax off. Right? If your friends are yelling at you for something, wax on, wax off. Try it. Or if all else fails, tip number 4, do the crane. Do the crane. Just do the crane. You won't really have to, kick. Because the minute somebody comes up to you and says something and you just pull this shit out, what are you going to do? What are they going to do? They're probably going to think you're a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and forget why they were mad at you in the first place. Wax on, wax on. Was that 4? Tip number 5. No, nobody can do the crane. And if you can do the crane, I almost wanted to try to do the crane, but no, it wouldn't work. You can't do it in slow motion. My body doesn't move fast like that. That was ridiculous. And it's recorded for all to see, right? It's recorded for all to see. So if you really want to see that rendition of the crane, and it was so wrong, you gotta just not think about it. No, that didn't work right. It's like a whoop, boom. You can do it in slow motion. I don't know what this was. No, my brain's not focusing. No, I can't do it. So you got to do it like this and then go whoop-ah, like that. Like that. Do it. I dare you. Double dog if you have to. You don't even want to wax on, wax off. Just do this. I'm telling you, they will look at you weird. They'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? And just stay there, like for at least 30 seconds, and then walk away. That's what you do. Telling you, it will relieve all stress and anxieties. Tip number 5, smile. Smile. Maybe as you're doing the crane and you're getting yelled at, or somebody's telling you what a disappointment you are, or that's your fault, just do this. Just do that. And if you want to, put in the laugh. Do the laugh with the crane and the smile. That will really throw them off. And either they're going to walk away first, or, you can't hold that for very long. Right? So, whatever comes first, the chicken or the egg. Oh, with the laugh, if you can pull that off together, that's a lot going on. The crane, the smile, and the laugh, I'm telling you, I'm helping you out for the day. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's in my link in my bio. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes not engaging is the best thing you can do in a relationship. I promise you. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do in a relationship. And it means friendships, significant others, caregiving. If I'm going to have to, I'm going to pull the crane out for Ed today. If he's frustrating me, I'm just going to do this. See what he says. I'm going to video it too. I'm going to video it. That's what I'm going to do for you guys today.
What's the drunken monkey? I will. Because guaranteed I'm going to get frustrated at some point today. Guarantee you, right? Guarantee you. He will be like, oh, what's that move? Grandpa will probably say, what's that move? What are you doing there? Ed would smile. I'm going to try it. I'll do it. I promise you. I will do it. Just for shits and giggles. You know, you guys give me suggestions. Somebody gave me a suggestion about the bar thing. I did it, right? So if you guys give me suggestions of what to do, like little pranks, you know, within reason, because, you know, he's 91 and Tabitha, yes and no, I don't know. So, I don't know. Give me something you want me to say. The crane? All right, I'll try the crane. And if you give me some advice on what to do and ask them questions or whatever, I'll do it as long as it's like respectable, right? Within the realms or his dignity, not mine. Because we all know I believe in self-denigration. Defecation. Well, I love to just embarrass myself, so I'm a Taurus. I don't know what the drunken monkey is. Is that supposed to be? Is that something that should know? Sad. Tip of the day number 6. You should try to be respectful. Oh, Mary. Are you going to end my day with a troller? Are we ending my day with a troll? I should try to be respectful. Mary. Girl. Sis. Bless your heart, Mary. Mary. Words of the wise. Tip number 6, just from Mary Morales. Mary Morales, are you listening? Are you listening in the back? Oh shit, I can't say anything. You just want me to crane it? Can I say it in crane? Mary Morales, just because you don't know what this is, right here, this is the crane. This is to ward off evil trolls like yourself. When you come in and you telling me to respect somebody, what exactly are you doing to me? What you're accusing me of is the same thing you are at fault for. Oh, look, here she goes again. You should be a little nicer. Mary Morales. Girl, has your mama ever told you practice what you preach? Because I know sometimes in life, your mama did tell you that, right? Practice what you preach. You should be a little nicer because I know the type of job I'm doing, girl. I know. I know what I'm doing. And girl, I'm as nice as I want to be. But practice, girl. You cannot come on to other people's pages and tell them what to do. The same thing you're accusing them of, you come on and do. Where's that, Mary? Think about that for a minute. Go look in the mirror at yourself and then think about that, because it's kind of ironic. Don't you think? Do you know what the word ironic means? Right, that's my biggest thing. You should be more respectful. You should be nicer. And what exactly are you doing on my page? I'm sorry. I missed the Mary, no shit, Sherlock. I am being respectful, but not polite to you in the ignorance that you're spewing behind your keyboard, right? Mary Morales, peace. Bless your heart and best wishes. Practice what you preach, sis. Practice what you preach. Adios. Yeah, it's a little ironic. Don't you think? Sorry, I just had to get rid of her because I don't like that kind of negativity in my life. Oh, good, Dave. I'll help you with your shit show. Bye, Dave. Did I get rid of Dave? I've had enough of this shit show. Oh, did I block somebody? Block. Bye, Dave. I helped you with that. Because I don't want part of your shit show in my shit show. Because my shit show is better than your fucking miserable shit show. Damn, we're coming. We're ending hot today, you guys. We are ending hot. Am I Hispanic? I'm Spanish. Are your toesies still? Yes, they're still blue. Thanks, Lori. Keep up the good work. I'm keeping up the good work. I'm keeping up the good. I think I am. I don't know. No, I didn't see England win. I haven't been watching it because the U.S. is out. I'm a little bitter. So when the U.S. is out, I'm out. You are. Uh-oh. I am what? You too, Blue Ivy. You guys, it's Saturday. You guys, the trolls are lurking. They just woke up from the hangovers. They did. So, anyhow, I'm sweating like a whore in church. So, I am going, because people are starting to get on my nerves. People are starting to get on my nerves. And I have people saying, I can't believe people like Dave bother you. Yes, Lily, I give you permission. Oh, Seal. Okay, I was worried a little bit for a minute. Yeah. I am gonna lose my shit. You know how like you need peace and people tell you to be patient. Well, I'm losing mine with the ignorance that's on these channels today. So I best be walking away before you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to run, know when to turn a corner and I don't know, leave. But anyhow, I gotta go pop in on Grandpa, check on the kitty. The kitty. Pictures. Pictures are up. Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3. Remember, no, not whack off. You being slippy over there. Wax on, whack off. No, that's not the thing. Wax on, wax off, not whack off. Come on. I don't do that shit. Remember, you guys, you're worthy. You're important. You matter. And so do your fucking feelings. So if you're having a bad day, if you are feeling some sort of way, if somebody's making you feel some sort of way, remember, it's okay. It's important to wax on, wax off, or do the crane today, because that will ward off all the evils, right, of the day. Just try to. At least they'll think you're crazy, but that's good. Or they won't say anything, or they'll be like, what the fuck is up? And you just don't say anything, just sit in silence. And if you can do it, laugh and smile, right? And just remember, sometimes doing it is the best you can do, and that's okay too. Doing it is the best for that person and for yourself. Y'all, have a great Saturday. Wax on, wax off. Crane it. Or just leave it. Or kick it for curb. So, love y'all. It's been a pleasure. I gotta go do some shit in the yard. I gotta go for my swim. And I gotta check on that kitty. Yeah. Anyhow, love you guys. See you later, alligators. Be safe, be happy, and as always, be kind. Sad eye. I don't know what I was doing. Anyhow. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. You gotta know when to walk away. When the trolling's on fire, you got to leave when you need to. Protect your mind. You got to. Yeah, you get the picture. Love you.